I think this is the start of the game.
Well, I mean, what else would we do? We can't check controller support when there's not a game open, right? So.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's fine.
Doesn't look like there's controller support.
Yeah.
And we're recording.
Yeah.
So, and I think we'll just include that. Hi, guys. Watchers, folks, everybody. Did I say watchers because we just played Struggle Island on another video? This is us playing. Well, it's actually JaLisa playing today.
Hi.
Do you want to introduce this?
Yeah, this is kids.
What?
It's a game from the itch.io bundle for
Racial justice and equality.
Yeah, there we go. I always have a hard time remembering that.
Okay, I'm getting used to it.
Yeah, and I have I've seen this game, and I'm just going to start playing it because I don't feel like it benefits from being explained.
I have never seen this game. I don't know anything about it. It reminds me of a game I played called Hidden Folks just because it's black and white and tiny looking. My brain is doing a weird thing, which is interpreting those little people as rods and cones and the hole in the middle as a pupil.
As an eye. That's cool.
Is that possibly intentional? Probably not. Okay, so are you killing children in this game? Is that
one less
is that the point here? The animation's smooth.
Mm-hmm.
What is it animated with? Is it hand animated? No, can't be. Not like that. That looks CG, like 3D. Are you doing something right now?
I'm just hovering over them, and whenever I hover over them, they fall more slowly.
Should I know what to expect from this?
No.
You just want me to fly blind watching this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, even though I've seen this game be played, I don't have very much knowledge of what's happening either. So.
Was that something we just had to wait out, or were you doing something?
No, it was just hover, like whenever they were falling, and whenever I hovered over them, they started to fall slower. Hi. Hello.
Hi.
Did you do that?
No.
I don't know if I'm ready for this.
The intro for the game.
This way.
What?
This way.
How'd you even get to that scene before?
No, that way.
Now there's tons of them? Is this a cutscene or is this directly sequential from what we just watched?
I think it's directly sequential from what we just watched.
Then why was there suddenly more of them?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, it is gross. Oh, I have to like try to...
Yeah, you gotta just digest them actively. You are killing children.
I'm killing them?
Well, I mean, I guess they're not dead yet.
Digesting
Oh my
them.
god, this is incredibly something.
Are you uncomfortable?
I can't tell if I'm uncomfortable or delighted or just perplexed.
Get on down there.
Oh, it's flashing me back to... I have a friend who, very dear friend of mine who is in the field of speech therapy and stuff, and they showed me a video one time of somebody swallowing, but the camera, of course, being inside the throat. Wish I could unsee that. It's kind of giving me flashbacks to that. Okay.
See, he's not dead. Oh. Be free.
Now, this is interesting because the last game we played, my kind of like, sort of complaint about it was that it didn't like state what it was going towards at the start. But this isn't stating what it's going towards at the start, and that's almost what I am actually liking about it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just kind of like looking forward to seeing what's next and don't care where it's going, which kind of contradicts what I was saying before in the last game. So, Is it? I feel like these are just like abstract action set pieces.
Yeah.
Essentially, what you're doing is participating in an interpretive dance. Mm-hmm. This is a piece of performance art that you happen to be clicking during. Do you have a goal in mind right now? Are you trying to clear the stage before they drop down? Is there any kind of game-ishness to this at all?
I don't think so. Oh, I could just hover over them. I don't even have to actually click on them.
I have to say, this seems very much like it was made for mobile. Doesn't it?
A little. It was made in Unity, so
I feel like you would just like put your finger on there and just swirl it around to do what you just did.
Yeah.
Very satisfying footsteps. Why are they doing everything that you say? They're really going with the flow here.
Oh, there's more people now.
Oh my god. They're still pointing.
No, this way.
No, this way.
No, that way.
Agreed. No, this way.
Yes.
This reads so
way.
much like a weird performance art.
That way.
Have you watched performance art?
Yes.
Agreed.
No.
What?
This way.
No, that way.
Yes.
So.
Oh, I've seen actual performance art performed
That
on
way.
stages, and this is exactly what it's like. Just like I have a lot of respect for performance artists because what they do is extremely embarrassing for them.
Yeah. No, I take that back. I watched this. These.
Oh my god, they're going for it now. Are you supposed to make them avoid the hole now?
Oh, I guess so.
Well, you failed at that.
Oh, some of them avoided.
Yeah, I really don't get a sense that this is going anywhere. It's just supposed to be. I feel like the point of this game is to enjoy the sound of footsteps and the motion that you're watching. Like just to like enjoy the aesthetics of what's happening.
That's kind of what that is. There's not like a point. Like there's not a. I don't think there's an overarching thesis of the game. It's just kind of like seeing what happens.
I feel like this is the kind of game that I would have designed when I was like 16. Not that I could have done this when I was 16, but like conceptually, I mean, I would have conceptualized games like this. Which is not an insult to it. It's just like just a statement about sort of the more open-ended weirdness that my brain was when I was 16. I'm still weird though, right?
Yeah.
I like to think I'm still weird.
You still got it.
I've definitely performed some exercises in conforming as I've gotten older.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've seen the merit in trying out a little bit of conformistness.
Yeah.
But I think there's a little part of me that I can't help but be weird. All right, what are we doing here? How long does this go on? Because I am enjoying the footprints and all that, but it's starting to get a little.
Yeah. So.
Try and. Whoa.
Oh, there we go. Can we skip to another one? Or
No.
Or we're just unlocking.
We have to unlock them. Here, just swirl. Just try and get them all to be confused. Maybe you're just supposed to get them to switch places entirely. What if you like run your line down around them, like up and down? That doesn't really work, does it?
It kind of does.
It's interesting, I guess. Is it? Someone tell me if this is interesting. I'm so sorry. That was a joke. It was interesting, and now it's not.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you get it to go to the next one? Maybe I'm just not fulfilling whatever the requirements are for this.
Yeah, but they haven't made the requirements clear, which means that it must not be that important, right? Can I try?
Sure.
I just want to see what it's like. Oh, wait. It's resolving. No, it's not. I feel like you did something there.
Yeah.
Wait, do I have to click?
Whenever they went back to like whatever the home screen was.
It is ending. Did we do something, or did it just end because of time?
Yeah, maybe I just had to have them all go.
Oh, like there was a limited number of them?
No, maybe I just had to have them all going in the same direction. Because whenever we got to the screen where they were saying this way, no, this way, it's because like whenever I got them all to point in the same direction.
You wanted to. Oh, I didn't notice that part.
Oh, now we're swimming.
Go deeper.
We have to go deeper.
This is where we're currently swimming through that the like hypnosis space from Get Out. that's the vibe I'm getting from this. You know?
Oh, there we go. Oh, and we're back.
God, did you find that film scary?
Get Out?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've only watched it once, and it was so long ago. I kind of have a hard time.
Was it that long ago?
Like 2 years ago.
That movie came out 2 years ago?
I don't know if it came out 2 years ago, but I watched it 2 years ago.
Well, I mean, hopefully it didn't come out longer than that because I thought it was much more recent than that. That movie terrified me. I mean, not in like a I had to sleep with the lights on kind of way, but like it really, it like I'm somebody who like typically a horror movie doesn't really get to me at all, and this is a movie that got to me. It made
like
me,
you come out of the other end of watching it.
It made me uncomfortable. It made me stressed. It actually made me feel some of these emotions that the characters on the screen are feeling, which is more than I can say for most horror movies. So I would consider it one of these scarier horror movies. Particularly those, the scariest moments for me were, well, like kind of the runner up is the silent slow pan outwards or the like slow zoom moments when they kind of like show something that the white family is doing, and then they like slowly move back so that you can see more and more of what it is, and you kind of have the slow realization of what it is that they're doing. Like the moment where they're auctioning them off, like that was one of the scariest moments in the film to me because of the slow realization of like what they're doing, and really the film giving you the time to like appreciate what was happening. And that was really scary, and then but number one was just the sound of that freaking teacup. Oh my god. Like that was, it wasn't even like the movie trained me. It was like I was pre what's the word? Preconditioned or something. This is cool. Very Keith Haring. Oh, can I try?
Sure.
Hold on. Oh. More. How do we get there?
Back. Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, I feel like preconditioned is not the word I'm looking for, but I was before the movie had even happened, like the first time I heard that damn teacup sound, it disturbed me to my core. There was just something so inherently awful about it. And maybe I'm just like sensitive to sounds, and I mean I am quite sensitive to sounds, so maybe that's why. But like, oh my god, just what brilliant design with how terrible that teacup sound was. It'll follow the it like records the actual like motion you made, right? Oh no, it doesn't. It just goes out from the center. Yeah. That's a disappointment. Well, you can mess with it now. Thanks for letting me try.
You do it.
No, you do it. No, you.
No, you.
No, you.
Yes, you.
All right.
That was great. Is that this person? How did they get here? Or is this the other person who was swimming before and we're just cutting back to them?
I don't know. The other person that was swimming before ended up going through the...
They exited.
Yeah.
That's right. Now I remember. But anyways, everybody I've talked to about that film pretty much seems to think that it was funny. That it was too funny to be scary. As if those are, like, mutually exclusive concepts. You know? Like, yeah, there was moments of humor. Of course there were, but that doesn't change the fact that it was freaking terrifying.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was surprised that a lot of people didn't consider it that scary.
My predominant emotion after watching that film wasn't wow, that was really funny. It was like, wow,
right, exactly.
It was pretty terrifying. It's like I said, it's one of those movies that just kind of like sits with you after you watch it for a very long time.
I mean, it has a happy ending, and like thank God it does. You know that it wasn't going to have a happy ending.
Yeah.
Did you watch Us?
No, I haven't seen Us yet.
I'm not gonna say it was a bad movie, but my expectations of how good it would be after watching Get Out were a bit disappointed. Like, I like Get Out a lot better than Us. So because I went in thinking this is going to be as good as Us, if not better, I was a little bit let down personally. I feel like the ending, like it gets really exposition heavy in the ending, and either I'm too stupid to understand what they were doing, or there were just some glaring holes in the logic of the exposition or something, because I wasn't able to really make the connection to feeling like I understood what was going on, and I got kind of tripped up on like, wait, doesn't that mean that this, and wouldn't that not work, and doesn't that imply this? It was a bit confusing for me, and that was distracting, kind of took me out of the movie. And also it was just an interestingly kind of like a surprisingly linear movie. It really just kind of like sets up, and then like a sequence of events happens, and it feels like I was saying this recently about Trolls World Tour too, that it's just like a series of scenes that feel like they were cool ideas, but they don't necessarily all like need to exist to support the the film. Like it feels like you could sometimes take certain scenes out and you wouldn't necessarily notice them missing, whereas like I feel like what I really want from a film is for the scenes at the end of the movie to only make sense like you see the evidence of all the scenes that have come before them in those scenes, which I'm confident there's movies that I love that don't do that. I'm sure I'm being extremely hypocritical by saying that, but I guess what I'm trying to do is like that's my attempt to kind of externally process like what it is that makes me feel a little bit less engaged in a movie that's just more like a series of and then this happened and then this happened, and they're all maybe explorations of like, if you set up this scenario, what would happen? Well, maybe this would happen, and maybe this would happen, and maybe this would happen, and like it's kind of an exploration of the scenario that's been set up, and that's valid or whatever, but I feel like that's like not as much what I wanted from that particular film anyways. I don't know.
Yeah,
I was really into like the visuals of the like creepy family, and like I really liked the aesthetics that they did, and I guess maybe I wanted more of that too. Which I don't know. I guess they delivered on that. They gave us a lot of that.
Oh, I broke out. I'm free. Bye guys. Yeah, I would like to watch it.
You know what? I guess also about the movie, and I don't know why I'm picking it apart right now, but I feel like from what I can remember of it, it's just it didn't it didn't focus on relationships between characters very much. So the characters themselves seemed like... Is that true? Maybe I'm lying when I say that, but... I don't know, I just feel like I came away from Get Out with like a really like engaged sense of who the people in it were. And I just don't have that feeling looking back on Us. And maybe that's my problem, but... I haven't really been paying attention to this. So were they singing in the water then?
Yeah.
Man, I really wish it followed your actual mouse pattern. That'd be so cool. Oh, nice. They look like little nipples.
Oh my gosh. Well, we're at 18 minutes, so...
How long does this go for? Can we see how much... Is that...
I have these many.
I mean, do you want to finish the game, or how are you feeling?
Oh yeah, we can. I'm enjoying it.
You are? Okay. Yeah, do what you like. I'm in no rush. I don't feel like this needs to be a particularly short video or whatever. Most of our itch videos have been 15 minutes, but our last one went to 20, so if this one goes longer, I don't care. I have no requirements or expectations for this channel personally. See, wouldn't that be so much easier on mobile? This must have been designed for mobile, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I've only ever known it as a computer game. Maybe.
I wish I knew, like, why I didn't feel as connected to the characters in Us. Because then that would actually be a critique. As it is, all I can say is that I felt away, but I don't know why.
Do you feel like you don't have as much context as to the character's backstory and what their motivations were?
No, I feel like they give plenty of... They give a very solid, relevant backstory and motivations. I feel like my instinct, and I feel like this could be wrong, is just that I don't get to see that many interactions between the characters. I feel like the characters are kind of set up as like, here's this character, they can do this, and here's this character, and they can do this. And I don't necessarily feel like I understand, like, here are these characters, here's what they're like together as much. Like, we get a little bit of the relationship between the mom and the dad. And maybe that's intentional. Like, maybe the bond between the creepy family is supposed to be somehow stronger than the bond between the real-world family or something. I don't know. It's one of those films that, like, it seems pretty obvious that it's a metaphor for something. And I have some pretty good guesses as to what it's a metaphor for, but my guesses kind of lead me to think that it's a metaphor for multiple things, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it kind of made it I guess I just... There's nothing wrong with that except for that I was a bit distracted during the movie by trying to interpret it, you know?
Have you only watched it once?
Yes.
Hi, guys.
And, you know, it very well could be that it's just not meant for me. It's a pretty obvious reason that would be.
Oh.
Whoa!
Oh.
That looks painful, man. Oh my God. Just throw him in the hole and end his misery. Let go of him. Let him die. Oh my God, you're like a cat playing with your food. It's awful. Just digest that little guy. Jeez, why are you being so cruel? It's like...
I don't know why that's so funny to me. It's like, oh, he's gone. I did it.
But
wait, no, he's still here.
Oh my God.
I was trying to...
You know the rest of your tea?
Yes.
Wait, how do we get here? That isn't in a hole, is it? Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, before you do that, before the scene stops. I could do it. It's a little unsatisfying, but it's closer to what I want. Just a bunch of clicks. My stomach is not particularly happy with the food I've been eating.
It's the spicy.
Yeah, it probably is. You're probably right. I think I'm probably starting to feel the effects of last night's... What would you call that? Not really a dinner. Not exactly a snack. Last night's mistake. For those who are curious, what I did last night is while I was cooking dinner, I thoroughly ruined my appetite.
That way.
By...
Agreed.
Yes.
I took some
That way. Agreed.
Yes.
unfried
that way.
tortillas straight out of the package.
No.
This way.
Big old blob of sour cream right in the
Alright.
middle of those.
That way.
Just soaked the damn thing with ghost pepper hot sauce. And on one of them, I also put some furikake.
Was that one particularly delicious?
That
Or
one,
just particularly fishy?
you know what? It wasn't even that fishy. It was like so unfishy that I forgot I'd put the furikake on it, and I just had this like aftertaste of like, huh, this hot sauce kind of tastes like fish. Oh wait, no, that's the furikake.
Oh, the ones in the back can't move because the ones in the front.
It sounds like you're getting close to the end.
It does. Boss battle.
Yeah, they're gonna face the Dancer of the Boreal Valley or whatever it is. So what was the story here?
Well, it was a metaphor.
Was it? For an eyeball?
No, for the
It's
folly
looking
of
more and more
mankind.
like an...
It's a No, I don't know what it's a metaphor for.
Folly of mankind.
Yeah.
Seems more like a metaphor for the player's cruelty.
To me, it seems like a metaphor for if all your friends jumped off a bridge, would you do it too? And the answer is yes, absolutely, 100%.
I feel like that interpretation ignores the reason that the first person is jumping off the bridge. Which is not because they wanted to. It's because you're making them.
Who is the author? This is my grand design.
Are you being Christian at me right now?
No.
You aren't? Because that sounds pretty Christian.
Who is the author?
Yeah, what does all that mean?
Oh, I don't know. I just pulled it out of my ass.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. This is my grand design. I did not pull from my ass. That's from Hannibal.
That's from Hannibal?
Yes.
Like the TV show?
Yes.
What's the grand design? Eating people?
Murder.
Doesn't seem all that grand.
Yeah.
I have to say, Hannibal seems pretty full of himself for somebody who just, eats people and shit.
That show is interesting.
I've never seen it.
Yeah.
I've seen the movie. Sounds like a
I've
movie.
never seen the movie.
Well, that movie was the first horror film that really, really scared me. Just in the very ending, there's a scene where Clarice is walking around in a basement and she can't see anything, but then it's shown from the point of view of the villain who has night vision goggles and can see her, and she's blind, but you can see her being blind in the basement and knowing that what you're seeing is what the villain is seeing. That, I mean, I screamed so loud during that scene that people came from the other room to check if I was okay. That was the first horror film that actually got to me. I was 24, I think. I mean, there was a few horror films before that. Oh, thank you for playing.
Oh, you're welcome.
A few horror films before that I had to pause to, calm my heartbeat down a little bit, but it wasn't the same,
Mm.
Didn't affect me like that scene in Silence of the Lambs or freaking Hereditary, man. Nothing has ever messed me up as much as Hereditary.
Yeah. That movie is pretty incredible.
Have you've seen Hereditary?
Mm-hmm. I have seen Hereditary.
What'd you think? Was it scary?
Yeah, it was great. I loved it.
Great or scary?
It was both. It was terrifying and amazing, and I loved it.
I respect it, but I can't say I loved it. It was too unpleasant. It was just too horrible to watch. And
I loved how uncomfortable it made me feel.
And then after the first half of the film and the culmination of the first half of the film is truly, truly horrible. And then after that, it just kind of starts falling back on more traditional horror tropes. And I understand why it does that, and it's effective storytelling and thematically and all that, but it purely aesthetically and in the way that it affects me emotionally, it just was kind of like a whiplash back to predictability from something that was just so brutally devastating to me. So it was weird, but it took me 6 hours to get through that film because I had to stop so many times just to stop my to regulate my breathing and to stop my heart from exploding my body. All right, sorry, I'll shut up about horror films now.
That's okay. Yep.
28 minutes.
It was great. It was.
I guess, yeah.
It lent itself very well to extended conversation about horror films, I think.
There you go. All right, thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching.
We'll
Bye.
see you in the next video. Bye.